today.
Hello.
Yeah, it's like all here. It's really nice. Listen, you guys just released your first EP like not too long ago, and you had the single "Let the Children."
Yes.
From what I've heard, and I listened to the song obviously, from what I heard, it has a very specific message behind it. So, can you guys tell us what that actually is?
You want me to start or do you want to start?
No, I'll just say very quickly. Well, that message it turned out to be very political without being intended to. It's actually really based in the association with the forms of society that we've been living for a long time, basically since the Roman Empire and stuff like
The
that.
song is basically a commentary on society as a whole, from its first like conception as a democracy. I
So
suppose.
basically saying, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this, but
We're allowed to say
Okay.
anything here, honestly.
alright, so basically this means like, hey guys, do you realize we've been living the same shit for 2,000 years plus and we're still in the same thing? Because, I mean, yeah, we basically are the children who never realize and who always gets distracted by television, by signs, by football matches and stuff like that, and who is convenient that for? So that's what the song question
So
is
basically
about.
you're saying that we're all just human beings being treated like puppets by the politicians and
Yeah.
all the higher...
It's even more like further than politician, it's just the very establishment of the civilization itself. Like who made this setting, this pyramid? Who like it's for
It deals.
It's
it
a
deals
bit
with
like
society.
It is interesting. I think it goes quite deep, doesn't it? But
Yeah,
It is.
it deals with societal norms and stereotyping and how that affects us. It deals with how that dictates our lives.
Yeah.
in a way also that it's very distracting because the song is really a lot of rhythms going on and like very catchy and happy and harmonies. The video is like colors all over and stuff like that, but it's straight to the point. So
So it's very ironic as well.
it's really
Yeah,
really ironic.
the message is pretty much parodying itself with the video.
Okay, talking about videos, you guys just released your very first music video, which was directed by a Belgian girl, Sarah Hasmans. How did you go about like making your very first music video?
Well, obviously, like since we've been kind of doing everything like do it yourself and with a lot of collaborations, I talked with Sarah and I said like, sis, like, do you think there's any way that we can make a video that looks nice, but yeah, with the tools we have and whatever? And she's a photographer, so we decided to focus really on the visuals, and then we said like, if we have a strong concept of the video and then we have a nice footage to make the montage and then we can project it, then it's already gonna look decent for what we're looking for with the tools we have. So basically we just sat there, she came up with this idea of the spirograph, which was perfect because like the guidelines were like, let's make the video really distracting, a lot of images and colors, let's put together memes and GIFs, really reflecting what is going on at the moment, but at the same time making like the parallel towards what has happened throughout history, and that is actually really pretty much the same. And we also contact this memes artist, GIF artist called Picasso. He's from the States and he has this amazing imagery of
Well,
like.
his name is Picasso. What do you expect?
So when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, yes, this is the guy we need to contact. And he was like super up for it, which was just great. Came out of blue, really, and yeah, that's how we created the concept.
You just started a new project which is called World Buzz. This is to work, like to prove people that music has no borders, and it's all voluntarily. So what would you do with the project? What is your vision of it?
I'm not an European or UK citizen, which is the main motor that made me think about, well, let's have a multicultural band to demonstrate that there's no difference. Like, we have different passports. Yeah, okay, it's a different name, but like, I mean, seriously, having a band like this makes you just completely take down those borders, you know, and that's what I wanted to reflect. And obviously Brexit came out of nothing, no one ever expected it, and I think we're all a bit of like, what's really gonna happen? I knew that it was already difficult for me, but now it's not just non-European, but like EU people as well that are not really stable anymore. Even though that Brexit is not actively happening at the moment, but yeah.
So via your music, you kind of want to show the world that there's no difference between nationalities, and we should all be able to just do our thing, live together, work together, without having other people telling us.
Music without borders.
Yes, that's my next question. So yeah, because I think it's mainly you, Danny, if I'm wrong, correct me, but starting this voluntary organization called World Bus, which is all about that, specifically for the rock genre as well. Tell us more about the organization and why only rock.
Well, I come from a rock background, so I really wanted to like base and specify there, because that's my area where I know the most and where I can contact people as well. And the whole idea came really inspired by this actually Belgian organization called Give a Day.
Belgium.
Yeah, you guys all over. No, but that one, which is like a volunteering platform, and basically it's based on the fact that I cannot really make any type of paid work here or anything, and which is very limiting when it comes to investing in the band. So I've decided to not make it as a barrier, but as an opportunity to collaborate. And I decided to put like, well, all of these amazing talented people that are willing to help, they need portfolio. We can provide a platform to showcase that portfolio, and at the same time help not just us, but like other bands that we want to put through this type of projects to have a high quality material.
So how can people get involved? Because if people see this and they're like, oh my god, it sounds really interesting, how would they be able to help you?
At the moment we're in a very prototype stage, so we're trying a lot of collaborations and stuff like that. We're designing website, logo, and creating a couple of channels that are gonna put all of this type of things together. But I mean, basically subscribing to the YouTube channel, that's the first.
And press the bell. Press the bell, get the notifications. We see you, YouTube. We see you. We see you.
For the band, what is your next step? Like, what's the next big thing for you guys?
We may have a new single coming very soon.
Ooh.
Which is actually for Give a Day, so.
Yeah.
Any spoilers?
Any spoilers?
Well,
Tell me, boss. Please, boss.
of course, it's called Stillness.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's actually really inspired by the explanation that Bart, the founder of Give a Day, told me what is actually Give a Day about.
Any others?
No.
Yeah.
To be honest, I love recording these guys. I love playing live with these guys. It's not very ambitious, but it's just keeping on doing that and kind of making a living for it, and it's just
feel the love.
that.
I can feel
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. That's what's going on.
We want to enjoy ourselves.
That's what's
that's what we say.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, thank you
That's the
so
goal.
much, guys, and I'd love to hear more from you soon. Good luck with
Thank
everything.
you very much.
Thank you,
Hopefully,
Steffi.